but I definitely has some questions.
Go for it.
Yeah, Rakim. I know there's definitely like big respect between you guys, but back then, was there any type of rivalry between you guys?
There was I guess a rivalry that was brought about by others. You know, I never had nothing, you know, against dude, and I mean, I don't believe he had anything, you know, necessarily against me. It was this type of thing where, you know, there were people, you know, always around like, yo, I think he's trying to get at you with that lyric about such and such, and you know, he had people in his camp doing the same thing, and you know. I mean, it got to a point where, you know, I mean, like, what a real, I mean, any real MC, I mean, if you really a real MC, is that something that you want to prepare to address? So, you know, I mean, I had, you know, wrote some stuff, you know, to get at him, and he wrote some stuff to get at me, you know, just waiting for, I guess, somebody to make their move. But then what happened was some girl had gave me a picture where she made a comment about a song called Break the Wrath in Half, and Eric B. Brother was my road manager. So when he saw that, he was like, yo, man, this is going too far. Y'all need to talk. And he called Rakim and put me on the phone with him. And we talked and yada, yada, yada. You know, I think he mentioned Set It Off. When I said rap soloist, you don't want none of this.
Right.
Like, nah, I'm trying to say that I'm a rap soloist and competition don't want none of this. I'm not, because on his song he said, and you know that I'm a soloist, but I'm like, you know,
right.
You know, I mean, you know, Heavy D, he's a soloist.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you know, anybody MC Light, anybody from Malone is a soloist. You know, I'm like, you know, nah, I was just saying, you know, we straightened out. I asked him about the word to daddy.
Exactly.
That was, he said that's just from Long Island slang. That's all. It wasn't meant that way. And whether that was the truth or not, you know, we just deaded it there. And, you know, that was the end of that.
Yeah. Well, I thought it was a good secret war because we had, you know, we got like the best of the best, and you know, it's being addressed lyrically, not through any other type of stupidity. So you know, it was definitely good. There was so many things happening, man. Like the Ain't No Half Step In video, the cat with the cornrows. There was like rumors that, oh, that's Eric B. You know, it was just a whole bunch of things.
Now that was the funniest one I heard.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, when I remember people telling me that too. I mean, that was just my man. That was my man Hawk that I, you know, ran with, and you know, that's all it was. I mean, real talk. I'm gonna keep it real with you.
Sure.
By '89, me and Eric may have been tighter than Eric and Rod was.
Yeah, I can imagine that.
I mean, Eric B. When I first bought my first house, Eric B. and my father were the only two people that had a set of keys to it.
Wow.
Like I was in L.A. Filming some stuff, and Eric was there by, you know, helping the dudes. I mean, well, not helping me, telling the dudes where to put all the furniture they was bringing in and all that good stuff. You know, I mean, me and Eric was cool. So I mean, you know, I never had nothing against those dudes because Eric was my man. I mean, I didn't, you know, necessarily know Rakim, but Eric was my man. So I mean, you know, I wouldn't, you know, just blatantly attack his artist.